Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This video will be about my hat collection. Um, so I collect a few things, mainly hats and pennies. In fact, I'll show you my penny collection right here. Look at this, all in here. I don't have them like in like a display thing or anything like that. I just keep them all in here. So yeah. The reason why I do this is it's pretty big brained for why I collect pennies. It's not going to be useful to me at all, or probably my children if I have any, or their children, but maybe generations and generations and generations down the line, those pennies could be very, very valuable in the future. And pennies right now, they're just 1 cent, right? They don't mean anything. Yeah, no one's going to care if they lose a penny. So it's easy to collect. Um, but with them being out of print now or whatever, they're not manufacturing them anymore. They'll slowly start to become more valuable, right? So that's my thought process. I'm not sure if it'll actually work, but it's also just a fun thing to collect too. But anyway, the other thing, um, main thing anyway, are hats, and I'm gonna show you them all right now. Let's start off with my sports hats, mainly, my NBA hats, but this one right here is the Seattle Supersonics hat. Pretty cool. Um, I usually get these sports hats from the local mall I go to. There's like a hat store there, so yeah. And then we got this one, the NBA Finals 2001. There are the Iverson-led 76ers, and then the Shaq and Kobe-led Los Angeles Lakers. Really great final series. I wish I was there to witness it live, but yeah. Next, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. One thing I should preface this. I'm not a bandwagon, trust me. I just like the retro stuff. Um, with the Seattle Supersonics, that's not a team anymore. I mean, it's gonna be pretty soon, a couple years, but um, yeah. And this one's like a throwback Milwaukee Bucks hat with the colors. I think this was back when Ray Allen was on the team. Yeah. Okay. Next up, we got the New Jersey Nets. Look at that. Beautiful. And like most of these are Mitchell and Ness. Um, we got the Pistons, the Detroit Pistons, their old logo, very fire. Um, Specifically, I like wearing the Detroit Pistons and Milwaukee Bucks hats when I go to work, because that's mainly when I wear them when I go to work. Because there's someone there who grew up in both those areas, so um, he likes it. But anyway, we got this Chicago Bulls hat with the kind of weird color palette. Reminds me of like the Oakland Athletics, the baseball team. I think anyway. I don't watch baseball, but yeah. Um, then we got my team. Look at that, the Lakers. I think I wore it in one of my videos. I could be wrong though. Maybe it was like an outtake of one video, but I know I wore it on camera before. So there's that. All right. Ooh, this one's cool. I mean, I like all of them, but we got the Toronto Raptors. This one's a classic, man. This might be my favorite NBA logo ever. Not my favorite sports logo, but my favorite NBA logo for sure. Um, I think anyway. But yeah. Ooh, this one's really cool too, actually. But it helps my favorite color is red. The Atlanta Hawks. Look at this one. Pretty sick, man. Okay. Up next is the 76ers. This one's a cool one too. I mean, all of them are cool. Look at that. Boom. Boom. All right. And then we got the San Antonio Spurs with these colors. It's not so much a throwback anymore because like I feel like um the fans and the court is themed like this now, but I think it's still a throwback. Yeah. I think that was their colors in the 80s and maybe 90s. I'm not too sure. All right, we got the Vancouver Grizzlies. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Um, my favorite hockey team, I don't watch hockey, but I chose a team, is the Vancouver Canucks. So it's too bad the Grizzlies aren't located there anymore, but oh well. Now we got the Utah Jazz. This might have been my first hat I bought at the place in the mall. It's one of them for sure. It might have been this one and the Supersonics one. Could be wrong though. But yeah, very cool. I was probably during the 90s. So yeah, that's all the NBA hats, but there's more sports hats like they could be in this pile, right? Yeah, towards the bottom. Um, oh, and I gotta remember, there's two hats I don't want to show for kind of privacy reasons. One is, well, I guess I don't have to tell you. Um, just because it kind of reveals where I live. Um, but yeah, where is it? I want to show this one first. There you go. I will tell you though, I live in the state of Iowa, so I'm an Iowa State Cyclones fan. Um, yeah, but I don't watch much college ball, but that was the team I chose when I was very young because it's red and my dad liked it, so yeah. Um, Next though, my baseball team, the Kansas City Royals. Oh yeah, and side note, while I was on vacation, I was looking for hats and I found a Vancouver Canucks one, so I was very excited. Um, but it don't fit me. I think it's made for kids, so very unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, we got the blue Kansas City Royals. It's funny because some people mistake this for like a Chiefs hat. Not even close, bud. Not even close. Because this is my team, the New York Jets. I shouldn't be very proud. This team sucks ass. Always kind of has, in a way, but maybe they'll get good. Yeah, I chose this team, because Um, I thought they looked cool. I was in fourth grade, but yeah, I thought they'd also be a good team too. Don't they kind of look like a good sports team just by the logo and New York and big market like that? I don't know. And I think I already said why I became a Lakers fan, but it was because of Kobe Bryant. Um, During the time he retired, um, I decided to become a Lakers fan, but yeah. Oh, and I'm a Royals fan because of my dad. Simple as that. Okay. This hat, this hat has some history to it. I don't know where I got it from, but this was the hat I wore to high school, like most of the days after my mental health issues or whatever. Maybe even before then. It might predate that. But I wore this hat so much during high school. This was my high school hat, basically. Um, so yeah, this is probably the oldest hat in my collection. Um, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This one, it's a Huck hat. I'm not even entirely sure what Huck is. I think it might be like a fishing brand or something. But I thought the hat looked cool. And then this is the one I can't show. Um, and then where's the other one I can't show? It's probably in there somewhere. Um, John Deere. Look at that. I got a John Deere hat. I got it from the John Deere Museum down in Waterloo. So, um, yeah, it's very nice. And then, oh yeah, the two hats that don't fit me. Um, so this one I got and just forgot to check if it had like a snapback. It's not a snapback hat, and unfortunately, it doesn't fit me. It's a little, a little tight. I can pull it down, but yeah. And this one, just a little small. I think it's like supposed to be a kid's hat, but yeah, look at that. Compared to like all the other hats, it's pretty small. And it is snapback. I checked that. I just didn't check the actual size of the hat. That's pretty cool. Look. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these hats probably because I like wearing my hats. Maybe I'll keep them though. I'm not sure, but I might as well sell them to someone, or just offer it to someone. Um, so yeah, okay. Now we're in the final stretch. These are the hats I got from work, from people giving them to me. Um, this one, um, I this hat was like, how do I say this? Oh, it's very easy to explain. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Basically, it was just left somewhere at work, and it was sitting there for like a few months. Probably less than that, maybe like a month or two. And yeah, no one claimed it, so I was like, you know what? I'll just take it. And as far as I'm aware, no one's missing it. So yeah, this one's nice. So it's actually a Persona 3, not 3, Persona 30th anniversary hat. Yeah, it's hard to see on camera. I think it's P30 anniversary, and then it just says Persona 30th in the red. Um, Very cool hat. I like it. And then yeah, it's got all the look at that, all the symbols of each of the game in the back. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with the first two Persona games. I really want to play them someday though. But yeah, sorry about that. My dad came down and decided to pause it. Um, Yeah, but it's got all the symbols. Like I said, I want to play Persona 1 and 2 someday, especially Persona 2. I heard Persona 2 is so fire. It's split up into two parts, so like both games. Um, but yeah, I hope they come out like they port it to like the Switch too. That'd be real nice. But yeah, so you have this thing, the mask of some kind, and then this one, it's a lighter. And then you got the Evoker from Persona 3. Then you have the TV World from Persona 4. And then, of course, Joker's Mask from Persona 5. Um, yeah, really cool. Um, and yeah, my coworker got it for me for a birthday gift. So thank you. You know who you are if you happen to be watching, which I doubt you are, but all right. And then I think this might be like a golf hat. Yeah, Bridgestone Golf, wherever that is. Um, yeah, my person at my work gave it to me. Real cool. He actually gave me a bunch of hats. Gave me this one too, the Masters. I think he was a big golfer back in the day. Um, yeah. Oh, I like this. The adjustable thing here is like this belt. And yeah, you can like open it and then, from here, and then just adjust it to any size you like. Very cool. And then we got the Iowa hat. I'm pretty sure he gave that to me. I don't believe it's the Hawkeyes though. I think it's just the state of Iowa. Um, so I am excused. Okay, that's a hat I don't want to show, so I should be good after this. Yeah, someone gave this to me. 1 million for Jesus Christ, I believe is what it stands for. I think it's on the back too. Yeah. Um, but yeah, very nice hat. Um, Someone gave this to me. He was a farmer back in the day. Um, it's a Callaway Livestock Center back in or it's probably still around. It's in Kingdom City, Missouri. So yeah, I had to make sure it was Kingdom or Kingston. I couldn't remember, but yeah, we got this hat. Um, that I don't even know what type of hat it is. But yeah, it says Brooklyn, Maine, and then boat building capital of the world. So maybe he was a boater too. Um, Really cool. I guess I gotta ask him. This is a U.S. Air Force hat. Someone else gave this to me, and also someone else gave me the livestock one. Um, a different person, but yeah, I like this hat. It's real cool. Um, and then yep, back to the OG guy giving me these hats. Another golf hat. This one I think is. If I had to pick a favorite hat of his, this is probably my favorite. I think it looks really cool. Um, yeah, I wonder what that logo means. Oh, and there's a signature. Hmm. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but at least I showed it to you. And then I believe this is my last hat. Um, yeah, it's like a crawfish, and then it says Bar Harbor. Um, I don't know if you could see it. That there we go. I pushed it up. Um, yeah, and then I believe that is all my hats. I have 34 of them total. So I just wanted to show you guys them. Um, that's about it. Have a great day.